And now, the worst streamer on the internet, Battery H.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to a very special night. It's night 71 of 100 Days
Boosters
of Gaming.
engaged.
Scouter, thank you very much for hosting and getting the boosters right off the day. Scouter 715, outstanding supporter. Hype it is. We're going to hype it up. All right. Hey, we're doing day 71 of 100 Days of Gaming in support of Extra Life. Extra Life is an organization that raises money for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals, 170 of them across North America. All our Extra Lifers pick out hospitals, they raise money. I play for Children's Hospital of New Orleans. Others play for their local hospitals. And, we ask that if you enjoy the stream today, and you want to give a little bit, instead of giving it to me, I'd much rather go to the Extra Life campaign. Simply type ! Extra Life into chat, or check the description below if you're watching this on YouTube. Thank you guys as well for showing up. You say, Battery, where's the game, dude? I've been waiting. Thank you, Scouter, for tagging in there. I've been waiting for the game. Where's the game? We're going to start it up in just a second. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew about Extra Life, because once I get going in this thing, man, I have been waiting for this game for a very, very long time. I bought the original Roller Coaster Tycoon when it first came out. And RCT3, which was also made by Frontier, was one of the best games I've ever played. Still play it. Played it recently. It was one of my regular streams and played it last year for our 24-hour that year, 25-hour marathon this year on November 5th. So hopefully we'll be strong into beta by that time, and I will be hitting Planet Coaster that night as well. I'm really looking forward to this. So special thanks to everyone who's donated, Scouter included. We got a lot of neat gifts I'm giving away this year. We're $760 of our $1,337. We raised, get up to $800. We're going to be doing another game giveaway. I've got a prize closet full of them, guys. Come on, help us out. Yes, and we know Scouter is a fellow Extra Lifer as well, and he does an awesome job. All right. With that being said, we're going to push up the screen. Thanks to Shelly Shaw being our last donor, $50 wonderful out of her. And Keo0205 is our latest follower. All right. Let me see if it'll launch here. Keep your fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, folks, full disclosure, I have already created my avatar. In part because I really wanted to not have to take the time to do that. But just so you get a look at him, kind of a gray hairish, folks, a little more slender than I, because, that's the fate we want to be. And yes, it is an orange shirt. Really, I should do that a little more orangish. I like the other color better. That's for my mom, who's in Florida today. She loves me in orange shirts, so I figure what the heck, right? I give her what she wants this time around. Thinking of all the folks in Florida right now with all the hurricane stuff coming on. All of you need to stay safe, please. Okay, now I really have no idea how to play this game, so don't be surprised when I muck things up tremendously. I could just listen to this song all day. Okay, so we got sandboxes, challenge, the My Parks for Save Parks. The tutorials, careers, and what's new are disabled right now. I think we're going to just start with the sandbox. A blue shirt for Extra Life. Yeah, no, bud. Gotta go with this one. This one's for Mom. We can go tropical or desert. I used to live in the desert. I now live where it's sort of tropical. Okay, let's see if I can figure out. Okay, here is toggle pause. Let's see. Okay, so right click seems to move us around. Zoom gets us in and out. And pressing the center mouse button and doing the wiggle thing will let us turn around and whatnot. Ooh, wow, this is going to be kind of fun. Okay, here's our entranceway to Planeto Coaster. I wonder if I can use. Yes, I can use the. Look at the decorations and everything. Wow, how awesome is this, guys? Okay. So that's our options. Just a regular save, quit Planet Coaster, blah, blah, blah. Okay, paths to rain are down here. Multi-selections. Buildings, scenery, shops, and facilities, rides, coasters, my blueprints, park management. Let's open up the park management. So here's our staff. Okay, maintenance. Keeps our park spotless. Vendors, janitors, entertainers. So I'm wondering if there's. Yeah, I know it is. It is. The detail on this stuff is so awesome. I'm just, I saw some of the stuff, I was floored. So I guess we're not dealing with maintenance issues. I don't know. So I guess that was kind of what I figured we'd have some of that. So maybe that's their take on this. And so we got shops and facilities. So food shops, you have. Okay, so you can make your custom stuff here. All stuff. So check cloth awning, first aid, hat shop, information, pirate awning, premium drink shop, premium food shop, chief beef, fascias, standard ATM machine, restroom block. So let's take a look. So you can see that you can have, you have blueprints for the various stuff. Okay, let's take a look at rides. Rides off the bat here. So thrill rides, we have 360 power, forge, which I think is. Oh man, look at that's awesome looking. Gears of Fear, the hammer swing. Oh, nice. All of these rides I will never go on. Insanity, which, yeah, the scissors bits, right? We've seen those before. Kickflip, which is... Okay, this is the... Ah, okay, and then those, they go up and down and they flip in the process. Sky Ace, which is like the big plane kind of stuff that sticks out. Solar Flare, which are like the jumbo swings. Sundial, which is the the spinny thing that spins around while it goes back and forth. That'll make you ill. Ice Cube. Oh my God. That looks like one of the zero-G simulate, the rotator simulators you see pilots get. The tumbling terror of geometry. The Screaminator. And of course Wild Blue. And then there's some gentle rides, which that is not. Genie, which is the magic carpet ride kind of thing you would see. Big spinny, yes, the big supersized But these don't, it's not like a regular Ferris wheel because the track is on the outside and they roll around that way. Your regular Ferris wheel is here. This is more like the one in London. Rocktopus, which is kind of something very similar to the stuff we've all seen those at theme parks. Teacups. See now, Rocktopus, I would not have thought those as a family ride, but okay, I guess if hurling is your idea of good family fun. The Aeronauts. Okay, so a kind of a kiddie version of that. The Venetian Carousel. The Big Pirate Swingy, and then the Whirly Rig, which is kind of the, yeah. Now I wonder if there's a way to rotate these bad boys. Then there's transport rides, which I don't think they have enabled yet, no. And then there are coaster types, so custom coasters, dive coasters, hyper coasters, Eurofighter coasters, single rails, the wing coasters, inverted wing cloud runners, wow, stand-ups, hyper coaster equalizer, giga coasters, launched, inverted, launched torque, prototype wings, wow. Scenery types, oh my goodness, props. And then you've got the different animatronics, lights, statues, and blue archway. Holy smokes! You know, I can understand why people have been having such a blast here doing all this flamethrower bursts. Flamethrowers, you know, because we need more flamethrowers. I like it. You can never have too many flamethrowers. I'm a firm believer in that. Okay. It's buildings, customs, blah, blah, blah. My blueprints, coasters. Paths. Paths are over here, so. I think we're going to go with this. And what we're going to do is, first of all, and you can adjust the length a little bit. So, yeah, look at that. I can. Then I can take the length down a little bit. Okay. And then I think what we can do is kind of go from here. Let's give this a little bit longer. Oh, let's make it a little bit shorter. Let's go to a 2. Go kind of straight out from here. And then maybe take a 5 and kind of bend it around this way here. And I'll show you why what we're going to do here. I think we're going to try this. So we're going to... Let me kind of work my way down here. Well, we'll just take care of that. How about that? All right. Scenery. We can do this. We can do props. We can do special effects. Um, hmm. Well, we'll have to give this a look-see and see if we can find some neat stuff, I guess. Let's get some shops and facilities, I guess, is probably the best thing to do. Gift shops, information booth. The Fairy Tale Cottage information booth would be kind of cool. Whoa, Nelly. All right. So let's see here. I think I can rotate this like this. Nope, that's it this way. I want to rotate this way. So looky there. There's our very first employee, so to speak. And he's got that. So shops and facilities. Gift shops. So we've got Caribbean gift shop, Fairy Tale hat shop. Holy smokes, look at this. You'd think there'd be a way to do this so that I could not have to turn it later, but and then we use okay. Then I guess what we'll do here is get another path rolling out of here, and let's take the rides, and I guess we'll do some gentle-ish rides. We'll do a gentle kind of ride over here, I guess. The aeronauts. Okay. So I need to place an entrance, place an exit. I got that going up somehow, and I don't want that. Okay. Prices, crown, baseball cap, hats. Wow. Um, I wonder if I could. You figure there's got to be a way to. Okay. Okay, now I need to add a path on the way out. Okay, building large, custom, walls, roofs, doors and windows, wall signs, decorations. See if they have any kind of railings kind of thing here, right? Nope, not what I'm looking for. How is it? Do I turn this stuff, right? I'm going to have to find. I am going to seriously. How to rotate the scenery, right? Okay, well, let's just delete that. Okay, do we have any guests yet? I haven't seen any guests coming in yet.
Boosters engaged.
Hey, BJ Weiler, thank you for the host, my friend. Oh, I didn't untoggle pause. Okay, that would be why. That would be why we have no
Boosters
guests.
engaged.
And the Real Millennium Group. Thank you, folks. Okay, let's take a look at the coaster here. Testing. Start test. We'll try it from the front seat, you know what I mean? So we got a 3.7 excitement, 2.03 fear. Yeah, see, that's not bad. That'll work. And we'll open up the ride and allow our friends and families to ride. Oh, looky here. We actually have guests. So you can see the thing from the perspective of your guests. Now, how cool is this? And you hear the music in the background? It's starting to come near the sign. Oh wow, they're all wearing those shorts. So here's them coming up. Wow, how awesome is this stuff? And you can select from which guest in the party you'd like to look. Oh man. It's good the park isn't overcrowded. Yes, we do not have to worry about that, do we? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to really learn how to rotate stuff. Now, you know, the other neat thing about this is from what I just saw there, when I was kind of looking at something, so we're gonna do another path, right? But we're gonna make this path, we can make this path much wider. So here's like a little fair scene that you can put up, right? And see it's populating because it's large, it's got to stick itself in there. There's got to be a way to rotate these things, and I do not know how that is yet. Oh, good Lord, I've got another NVIDIA driver ready to make my life miserable. Well, see, this would allow, when you say it's angle snap, it would make you think that you can do this in some way. It'd be one thing if I could rotate it with that, right? Okay, so the Z key, the Z key, lets me rotate. But it looks to me like everything is floating ever so slightly off the ground. Yes. Well, eventually we'll get the hang of this stuff, I think. It's going to take some more time, obviously. What I'd like to do here is do some scenery. Path extras, props, nature kind of stuff. So you can see there's some boulders. Okay, so Z rotates 90 degrees, raise or lower. lock to surface area control. Oh, the shift key. Oh. Okay, well that's interesting. Yeah, let's move this over here. So let's go ahead and put this boulder and use the shift key to drop it. So only a little bit is sitting above ground. Alright, and then we can do this. We can move the Z key and turn it. Now we've got it set for an angle. Right there. Place that there. Well, we're figuring stuff out as we go along now. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling much, much better. Seaweed. Wow, okay. Path extras. And then that'll put it right along the bench. Barrel bins will kind of work there, and you see people immediately go to sit down. Oh man. Props, so animatronics, lights, statues and centerpieces, archways, signs and advertising, miscellaneous. What's miscellaneous got in here? Cauldrons, filter by group. You can look at the various scenery themes, and so like we're going to look at a fairy tale theme, so you can see all this various fairy tale stuff. And then we can come out of here and get rid of that, right? And go with the planet coaster or something along those lines. Pirate, skull base, tentacles, plane fountain base, circular. And now I wonder if we have to go to the terrain and use water. Fill it up with water. Why can I not get water in there? Okay, so back to scenery, and let's take a look at some of this stuff here. So special effects. Oh no, I don't want that anymore. Let's go back to all. how do we get water in there? I guess that's the grand question, right? Gonna have to figure this one out. Here's another big base of... So there's some water in there already. So I wonder now, that's a coaster archway. And move, rotate, duplicate, demolish. I wonder if there's a way to paint that bad boy, see? Nope, you can't put those on arches, on paths down. Wow, okay, this is actually quite different. So that people who might have been a little too nauseated, right? Click over here back on our coaster. Guest thought, I want to go on coaster 1. Coaster 11 is full. The queue line is full. There's a queue scenery quality. I don't know if you can see that. So the more neat stuff your queue line passes through, the greater your score, the happier they'll be, I guess. Ride colors, ride status, coaster 11. We're going to get rid of the minimum waiting time so that it can go as soon as it... And then you can have priority passes. This is another neat feature I found out about, in that you have a long looping kind of queue line, and you can sell a priority pass, a la Disney and some other places, and you can create a shortcut line that will bypass all of that. Now, I wonder. So scenery, shops and stuff. So let's take a look at props again. I'm wondering if you can't, if the color selection of some of this stuff may just be not there yet for the alpha, which is understandable.
Boosters engaged.
Hey, Janet, thank you very much for the host. So let's try this. Let's move this. That comes kind of out of the ground at a funky angle, doesn't it? No. I was hoping we could make that maybe smaller or something, but guess not. So let's see here. I see. Well, we can start moving some of this stuff down so it's not floating in midair any longer. Isn't that awesome? can see when the little bulb disappears, it's on the ground. How neat is that? Okay, so when you stick something up in the air, you've got an idea of how far up you've gone. And wow, okay. I am starting to get the hang of this. And obviously we are just kind of fooling around tonight and seeing what we can find out and do here. So we no longer have floating banners and stuff. That little tent be a little bit, yeah, a little bit different, you know? They don't all have to be the same color, right? A little dirty on the inside. There we go. I think that gets most. Nope, not quite everything. We still have some. There we go. A little different, huh? A little different, but you know, everything looks good. I like it. Like I said, with just a couple of rides here, we're just starting to get the hang of things. I'm going to have to learn some more about the water effects. I can see that already. We may experiment some with that tomorrow night. And then I think maybe some more scenery over here. Statues and centerpieces. Parrot statue. Jester. Statue. Filter this by nature region, tropical. So we can maybe give our girl a little bit of shade. And I think, let's try this. I saw something to this effect. I do admit to having seen a couple of things here, props and animatronics and lights and statues and centerpieces. Special effects. Okay, well that isn't quite what I was hoping for, but I think that's alright. And then you've got the mermaid here, and then you know what we'll do? We'll put a path extras. And you got a nice little bitty path there, right along there, and then we can so there's confetti, electric grids, electric rod, sparks, explosions, fire, smoke, water splashes, jet streams. So that looks kind of neat, I think. I'm not seeing anybody else disagreeing with me, so we're going to go with that. I think that's what we're going to go with. It looks neat. Okay, well, Now that we've done a little bit of that, I think it's time for another ride. Something with a little more oomph to it, maybe. Just saying. Not that much oomph. Oh, a lot of space required for these things, huh? And so we can rotate these bad boys. Or we can remove the angle snap and free rotate them as well. Oh yeah. So we're going to put our entrance, and that's going to be over here. And then we're going to put our exit, and that's going to be over here. And then we're going to path our pathing, I guess. Put this kind of here. And then we'll increase our length a little bit. Maybe decrease our length. Now, I wonder if there's another way to... Okay, so let's customize ride color. Move entrance, move exit, ride camera. Operations, circuit close, maintenance. So there is a maintenance bit. Let's start our test. The little confetti bit that it has. Ride colors. Let's make this. Ooh, I got an idea. I don't know if we're not able to edit names yet or whatnot, but I'm assuming that's what that is. Overview, ride details, guest thoughts, queue time, ride cameras. Maintenance has not yet been enabled. That's why we didn't have the maintenance guys before. So I guess we will have it. Excellent. I expect more of that will be coming through in the beta. Okay. So wow. Okay, guys. You know what? This is getting to be pretty awesome looking. I have to admit, I am highly impressed. Now let's see. There should be a way to customize. No. I have to figure out. I know there's a way to. Um, click on it. So let's take a look at it. Fairy tower, fancy hut, thatch, large clock tower, pirate house, small. So you can build these little items kind of along the way here. See, and the idea is to kind of stick with consistent theming, I would imagine. So you can see that, okay, here's his needs: happiness, energy, hunger, thirst, restroom, nausea. He's good, not nauseous. Thoughts, coaster 11 looks awesome. Left hand empty, right hand empty, and his head is empty. Well, that's not very nice. We don't want empty hands, especially we don't want an empty head. We want him wearing a hat. He hasn't spent anything. Lists all his stuff, so we can go and visit and see what he sees from the very first person stuff. This is awesome, guys. Hey, everybody at Frontier. Wow. Okay. Obviously, this is going to take me a while to learn. But, wow. I've seen some of the stuff you've done before, and you've outdone yourself, and I cannot wait to see the full build and all the stuff you're putting into this. This is going to be a ton of fun, and I have the feeling I'm going to be streaming this quite a bit, probably on a regular night where we'll go like I did with the RCT3. We'll go through once we get the campaign and run through the entire campaign and see how poorly I do at that. After I get my hands and get a little dirty here and figure out how to do some of that stuff, and I can't wait to do that. I see the stream is a little jiggity there, and I don't know whether it's just I've dropped a few frames as well. So I think Twitch may be getting a little twitchy on me. Park 1. We're just going to save this here for tonight. And just because I want that music just a little bit louder, right? I've been a fan of this music since the very first moment I heard it. Now that I've done a little something, we'll put my hat on. And wow. So this way, with these featured creators, you can go right and pull stuff right out of the Steam Workshop. And I imagine with all your friends in Steam, you'll also have access to this stuff. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong at some point in the next couple of days. And that would be just wow. So I can't wait to find the rest of my friends and everybody else that I know that's going to be populating these kinds of places. Scouter, I expect you'll be in here somewheres, my friend. And wow, I can't wait till tomorrow night. We're going to pick this up. I'm going to try to read up and find out some stuff. And we're going to be playing this over the weekend too, Saturday and Sunday. A note on Saturday. Saturday I'm going to have a stream normally at 8:30 to 10:30. We'll be doing that as normal. And then at 11:30 to 1:30 I'm going to be making up the stream from Tuesday night, which just wouldn't work for me. And for that stream we're going to be playing American Truck Sim to make up, because we're going to be playing this through the weekend. Monday night we're going to be playing Rocket League. They've got a whole new drops and some stuff, and we're going to try to play some of the soccer version that I'm so bad at. I can't wait to get that stuff. I know, Scouter, I'm sorry, but you know, I still have to work tomorrow, buddy. But yes, so we are going to get our trucks in. It's just going to be on Saturday towards the afternoon here a little bit, rather than the morning on Sunday. And then on Monday night, or on Tuesday night, we're going to get very adult. We're going to be playing Mafia 3. And everything based I've seen on this game is a very adult version. So I will be marking the stream as mature, so that any little ones don't wander in. I don't have to worry that. Yep, we will be doing Rocket League. So, yeah, I normally don't even do that when I play Fallout, because I manage, you know, I have a way of keeping the stuff there. But I have a nagging feeling that 1968 is going to be a very violent, dark, and littered with words not for small children. So we're gonna try and slap the adult thing on that. I should put you into Planet Coaster. When you buy the game and you create your avatar, you just plop yourself down where you are. And I think that we'll have some more gameplay when we hit live, but please, Frontier, please make the beta available for us on November 5th, because I really want to take this and do this with some kids and see if maybe I can get some folks at the hospital. I think that would be awesome to get some of the kids at the hospital to get in and either be texting me or get in right in on the feed and giving me hints and ideas and all kinds of stuff during our 25-hour marathon. I can't think of anything more fun than to interact with the very kids we're trying to help. So I'm going to see if I can set that up. That's not a promise. I'm going to try. With that being said, everybody, I'm afraid the time has come to say goodnight, even with the wonderful music. So, everybody, you all have a wonderful night. Always remember, folks, to fasten your safety belts and keep your arms and legs in the car at all times, because chopped off limbs aren't very good for a game. Thank you very much to Scouter for stopping by and hosting tonight. BJ Weiler and the Real Millennium Group folks, and especially Janet over at the Secret World in Otterdown. Thank you all for hosting tonight. Have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, and hopefully with me being a little more capable and figuring out how this stuff works. Have a great night, everyone.
Enjoyed the stream. Despite the awful host, please consider a donation to Extra Life. Thank you for watching.